FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking for a crease to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Dropping back, it's Rossi. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here we go. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So FIU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Power football with the run. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Using his legs, it's Rich. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Just keeps moving. Turning it on. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can break one tackle and take off almost down the whole field, Palmer. This guy is a playmaker.
He really is, but it's a wasted opportunity for the defense there. They had a guy in position to bring him down for no gain, but because he missed the tackle, this defense now on their heels.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We've got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Got the 1st down and more. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. They'll try it over the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Quick release by the QB. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Hines is back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Let's see what he can do with it. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front do.
Fires toward the end zone. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off
She
the
is Surrey right now.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football.
Hey, where's my cord that came out my PlayStation? Yeah, I got that too.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got him and nobody's close.
I found in the whole area, nowhere near like somebody took it off my PlayStation since I got on the game yesterday.
That's what's so scary about
I don't know, dude. I've been trying to figure this out since I was started with it. All done?
Play, and you saw too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear.
Yeah,
They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Relying on that running game, and works for about 3 yards to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a lot of ways for you.
After the productive first down play and second and 6. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snatches it on the right. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5. The Panthers are rolling down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build the momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Try to barge their way in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
There he goes. Lowers those pads. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going with the ground game left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Rossi. He's moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the...
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Finding open areas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like... And throw me the ball. I can go do this. Never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on third down.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Rossi. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him along the sideline, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
You're either a playmaker or you're not, and this guy just finds a way to make plays. He's going to make it happen, whether it's first, second, third, or like this in fourth down. He makes plays for his team when they need him, gets the big fourth down conversion.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking left, and they can't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking to pass. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback gets the first down. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's going to take off. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up the 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather.
Nah, in that other league that I played,
and he's coming out of the end zone.
Fourth season.
Across the 20 to the 21 and not quite
Four, we might as well say from 1 to 4 season before I jump back to my own season. But you're talking about field goals. Now you see how I made my field goal, right? Now let that be that lead. That ball would never. I could get that power up just like that, and that ball would be like a 10-yard kick. It'd be a 10-yard, maybe a 10 to 15-yard kick. Wouldn't even get no first. A nigga would intercept that shit. Probably would. If I would have put my field goal returns, they would have got that. Every time. But just the AI didn't want to smart. I was doing that shit on my practice. When I did a practice, and I did a field goal return, and I did a regular field goal, and I said, I'm going to see how this shit goes in that league, right? And you talking about kicking short-ass field goals, and you trying to kick a 50-something yarder, I can't even kick a 50-yarder in that game. And then that nigga leaves. But I'm watching everybody else kick a 50-yard. But they don't have that concept mode, kicking mode. They don't bother the kickers. I ain't bothered with the field goal.
No fair catches here.
I just missed field goal. You missed a field goal a while ago. And that was just on the purpose. So it was just that I was looking at it more. I could say more distract, but I still missed anyway. Because a comment popped up soon. I was ready to kick the field goal at the same time, and I crossed my mind and I looked at the message and I hit the field goal. So it is what it is. But I missed a field goal. Like on record. Because that speed meter is fast as shit, especially on high. If you gotta kick that part, especially if kickers don't kick that good, that's perfect. Where's that?
This game is so important to this team.
You broke your bracelet and hurt your hand.
They'll finally get it on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30.
Where's your bracelet go? It broke.
Another good run made.
You broke your bracelet. You're welcome, baby. That is the best. Dirty the bus? Yes. No, no, that's not. I know that's bad.
No pickup at all on that play.
You telling your mom Niners this morning, huh? I know that's right. You was on that toilet said Niners.
Leaves it to the back. Oh, better look out. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
And like I said, it's just not realistic, like I said. The kicking shit, that's not, I don't never seen kickers barely kick a field goal over the field goal post, even on an extra point. Like, where'd that happen? Like, what do people be watching that I don't watch? But we all watch the same game at some point. Some games, they don't go on my Facebook. They had a break on that.
Looking for the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this historical lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
I'm just saying, this league right here is might as well better than. But if the Beavers was in this now, he would have filled this one better than what he filled like. That's the funny part. You know how much your dad works. She know. She know how much your dad works.
Very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands
I work just like Dollar General. $20 a week. Damn, you my wife. I worked that much all them years. Damn, and I worked that much. After all the shit you put me through, for real, ain't it about to throw me in jail for my kids, my nigga? Yo, like, damn, I worked that much.
And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 23-yard run.
I was shit last year. I can see that, blood. On your dad's B-Day, I didn't deserve sex. This house was my birthday gift. Motherfucker, buddy. This house was made way before my birthday. What are you talking about? I ain't even go out last year.
Nothing with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had him, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll lead it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that.
This running back is struggling to find anywhere to go. Everybody's surprised this linebacker and his speed. They did a great job there. Identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
The play action fake. Quick strike complete.
You know about it, bro. You're going to do you, this is what you do you. Do you, do your thing, do what's best for you.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Don't work on his own. It's worth it.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. Nice job not giving up a first down last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They go for it on fourth down. Bring it in. He puts a lot of air running down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just flew through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And if he can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up. Defense hold in on that last play. Now a second and coming. Looking back to the end zone to the right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this is a third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out of the run or giving him a run. He can get the defense out.
He's going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Yes, they both their next 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a situation. You practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground.
As the offense comes out to start the next drive. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense.
Back onto the field. We'll see if that
failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stuck in some situation. Jesse now
has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Wants to go up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab on the left. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in fourth down territory. It's fourth and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in fourth and short.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
Get set.
Looking for a man. It's Rossi. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Illegal forward pass.
So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wait. Play penalty will be accepted. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The give out of the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give them as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Let's it fly. Got his man to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The offense changing the play. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Well, they come up short. It's now going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in on the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't let that big running back get downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big-time 4th down and short.
Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn every... Get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I had two running backs, one back to back. Heisman Trophy. For Salisbury, Calizzo, and Mika Ford. Makai Ford. Now Makai Ford was a beast. Calizzo too. On the other end. From that league and be back to the league I was on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Since I said we got Pops. Y'all see Pops clips. It's gonna be stored in that Salisbury clips. Continuously. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did watch my, y'all didn't watch my playoff games because he simulated sim the games because I'm playing Marvel Rivals at that day. And when I get my hours in on that, I get my hours, I'll go and jump on this anyway. See, the day ain't over yet. So why this nigga rushing that day? So that's why I say, you don't care, I don't care either. Like I said, I'm a real one. Like every other real player, they would do the same shit. Being a real scrimmage would do the same thing I would do. Gotta go. Because if you was in their scrimmage, and you see how they run that shit, but you won't join it, that's a big difference between me. I watch other people's screens. If I want to jump in that thing in the air, I got wrong. Not that word. Oh, get the yellow shoes on. Where your shoes? Get into the room. Come on. Go get it. Get your shoes. By the bed. Hello. Sit up here, please. Excuse me, come on. Excuse me. Get up there. Salisbury still talking like that. I said, dude, y'all good and everything. Yeah, y'all good. Y'all all right. Just turn them. Just turn your coach don't be arrogant. Cause I test my niggas. If I recruited them, like the way I recruit them, and then you get them on the thing, and nigga, you look at the field like, damn, oh, they like that. Yeah. Why you think my freshman like that? I see my freshman, man. That's my freshman running back. I've been recruiting for the Bucks. I'm like, oh, it's a good dog. Freshman, man. I ain't done nothing. This is just I'm recruiting. That's how we're going to was like that. Steve Law. I started. I'm like, damn, he fast as shit. I want to shoot that nigga. Fought for that nigga. He was early bird recruit from last season. And I was like, yep, I got my eye on this one. Like, yeah, he's gonna be my starter. Like, be the dog on the running back. The Suggs good. Like, he was good, but he wasn't good as like my boy like I said, Michael Forward running that game. So, Kyle Forward last season on the fifth season, like he was running that. No, my other running back. No, not Michael Forward. My other running back, Grant, Tavion, Tavion Grant. He's a dog. And Suggs. You know what I'm saying? He's like another one like Horton on the other side. He the other league. Like he's over there. That's how I look at this one, and then I look at that league that I was playing from 1 to 4 seasons. You know, since it's been good. Like I said, I already played 4 seasons. I'm good. I ain't mad at that. Just know I was going to beat UCLA though. So, you did watch me beat Penn State. That's all it was. You know my team's going to beat somebody else. Better. And we beat top 25 teams. What y'all do? I can't even do top 25 yet. In the regular season. Dang. Do that in the regular season. Maybe you can do something. I'm gonna for you to put motherfucker top 25 motherfucker play against somebody, right? Like play against like Michigan State or something like that. Like whoever's in that rank, nigga play somebody that's ranked. I'm gonna for you play NC State. Test them out. I lost to Tennessee. You know that. I lost to I lost to Oregon. Okay. Yeah, I lost to Oregon. You already know that. Like in the regular season, like play somebody like boom, like North Carolina. I would have played them in the regular season. Like if they was in the regular season schedule, like in the top 25, and you at the end of the season, like you said, both before you go to the schedule. Find out who the top 25. That'd be the first thing. If your schedule looks so ass, change one thing. Once the top 25 in the first game, wow. Hey, I saw these top 25 teams. 3-1. What the fuck? I was watching this right there. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and stream Delaware down. Waiting on my homeboy to go ahead and pull up. So we get this dry and wash it out. Just state. So get ready to watch Delaware versus Salisbury, the rivalry game. That's what I'm gonna say. Get ready to watch Delaware versus Salisbury rivalry game. I'm out this shit.